No.
Sadomasochist.
Oh no, the truth is the goal was already hit way before then. When I donated, I went a little over just to make King, for when he gets to Kingdom Hearts 2, do it on level 1 critical mode.
Oh, you monster!
What is wrong with you?
You actual monster!
I'm evil, but yeah, it's time to finish this. I have at least beat Mysterious Figure level 1. That one was more fun, but now only Sephiroth remains. And I went through hell to get a second ribbon that will only minorly benefit me. Also,
20% reduction, still 20% reduction, dude.
Yeah, but what elemental damage does Sephiroth do in this fight?
Actually, ribbons have a hidden property. It includes physical damage.
Oh, okay.
That's why people say ribbons are so good, even in 2. It's a hidden property many people don't realize.
Right. Okay, so that's 40%. That's pretty good.
At least I've tested it. It at least lets me take 3 hits in the fight.
I was about to say, instead of 2 hits, now you take 3 hits.
And the petite ribbon is even better.
At least I know some strategies for this, because I am not willing to go through hell just to try and learn this guy for the level 1 for KH1. No, this one is more cheap compared to 2FM.
Okay, so can I just say one thing? While I do love this introduction to Sephiroth, while I think it's cinematic and fits him really well, I think his introduction in Kingdom Hearts 2 was a lot better.
I'm guessing they gave like a sort of mini story arc between him and Cloud, yeah.
I mean, like, they actually gave him purpose for being in Hollow Bastion.
Yeah. Meanwhile here, it's like, why is he just a random match in the Olympus Coliseum? Okay.
Like, Ace Titan makes complete sense.
Yeah.
But Sephiroth?
I mean, the real reason is, hey, this is where you fight Cloud. You might as well throw Sephiroth in as well, but, you know.
Yeah.
They actually do have an additional scene only for the final mix version.
I think I remember that, but it's been so long since I've beaten Sephiroth.
Well, here's hoping you get to see it tonight.
At first, I've always made it to this. Nope, I'm dead. There, I always know when I like that if I can't take.
There you go.
E.
F.
That's 1.
Hey, I know I know when I'm in that fire pit, if I can't tank the 2 hits there, I'm pretty much dead no matter what.
L.
I'm gonna post an F every time you die, dude.
That's fine. This guy is the hardest boss in the first Kingdom Hearts game, but for all the wrong reasons from the changes they make for him in final mix. Like, his teleports mainly.
His teleports, his super armor. At least fire pillars don't make you gravitate towards him.
Like, right to that.
Oh yeah, they did do that in Vanilla, didn't they?
They didn't do that in Vanilla. That was on 2, but in 2, like, it was too easy to avoid level 1. You can just quick run away for a bit, and then if you would time it right when you can predict when he's gonna finish, and you can then combo him. You can then combo.
Yeah, but the entire fight is extremely easy in 2.
It really is once you learn it.
The only reason why I think people would have thought it so hard is because, like, it won the health bar. you look at that and it's immediately intimidating. 2, he does a lot of damage when he gets a hit in.
Does a lot of damage, and like yeah, his health bar is literally broken. Like, he has so much health that the game literally cannot calculate how much health he actually has.
In 2?
No, in one. In one.
In 1.
I know
because,
in 1. I know it is in 1.
No, it's because in 1 they, for some reason, he can only show up to 5 bars because every bar is at least 300 HP. This guy has about 1800 HP.
Man, it would be really nice if we could see his health bar.
The only other bosses that do what Sephiroth does is Hades and Rock Titan. Because Hades also has 1800 and Rock Titan has 2100. Okay, like right there, when he actually teleports mid-combo. In the base KH1, you could actually predict what kind of slash he does all the time. But here, they've now randomized it. He could either do the grounded or jumping slash or the fire pillar. It is really cheap.
Yeah, it's just a matter of being ready when he teleports and just immediately dodge rolling out of position.
I mean, yes, but it's not the good kind of random, in my opinion. There's always a good kind of bad random. If you have to, like, heavily rely on RNG reaction, that is not really good. Like, that's why I say, like, Zora is a good example of how to do random correctly. Yes, what moves he does are completely... I am shocked that was in range of me. I looked completely out of range there.
Hitboxes may appear bigger than they... Hitboxes may be bigger than they appear to be.
Like, Zora, like, what he does is random, but all his attacks have tells and places that you can, like, spot an opening. That's why Zora is, like, a good example of how to do random right.
Man, it's still nuts that they gave Sephiroth from Super Smash Bros. A boss fight in this game. That's wild.
You guys are gonna milk that joke a lot, aren't you?
I'm still shook he's in it.
It
still hasn't sunk in for me.
I'm sort of not surprised and also don't really care much that he's in it, but that's because I don't play Smash anymore, really.
For me, it's like I never really got the hype behind Final Fantasy VII, so I really didn't care. Even in Kingdom Hearts, I didn't really care for Sephiroth and Cloud.
I blindly got into the hype before realizing, after gaining a better understanding of game writing and writing in general, base 7's not really that well written.
It really isn't, and I think it's mainly due to the whole translation thing.
The translation's definitely an issue.
Yeah.
I really like 7's narrative a lot. I've been in multiple states in my life. State 1, not giving a shit about 7. State 2, thinking it's the most overrated thing ever. And then State 3, oh hey, it's actually really good.
Like, I hear the...
Boy, those first 2 stages ain't the story of my life.
That's fair.
Like, I've grown to tolerate Final Fantasy VII now. I don't think it's as great as everyone hypes it up to be. I think it's good. I just think it gets, like, way too much praise than it should.
Well,
I understand what it did. It basically helped bring RPGs to the West, which I am appreciative for as an RPG aficionado myself. But looking back on it, a lot of the Final Fantasy games have aged very poorly.
Yeah.
I'd say the only ones that actually have held up are 1, 3, 9, and 10. if I'm being brutally honest.
When you say 3, do you mean real 3 or West 3? Yeah, okay. I was wondering because like I'm here thinking real Final Fantasy 3, and I'm like, three's not good.
I know 3 isn't good. My brain's fried. I just got off of cleaning the entire fucking store.
It's
don't worry about it. Hell, I'd even say 6 kind of faults in places, but I'm the weird person who's. But I'm the weird person who doesn't like 6, so yeah.
I need to finish 6, but I've been enjoying some parts of it more than I've enjoyed 7. I've not touched 7 Remake. I heard some people say the writing's better in 7 Remake than original 7. I'd believe it, but
you can't get any worse than the base Final Fantasy 7.
I've just not really found the motivation to play 7 Remake, and I've just been like, you know what, I think I'm gonna wait until they finish all the parts and just get an entire bundle, regardless of how much it may be.
Like waiting 10 years.
I don't care.
That's fair. That's fair. Good. Wow. Honestly, you're right. Honestly, that's fair.
I'd say has aged well, mainly due to a lot of the characters. I feel like they hold up very well, especially Kefka.
I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it with 6.
No. Like, here's the thing. You can argue Kefka all you want, but at the end of the day, he's still a good villain. He's a villain for the sake of being the villain done right.
Yeah, and you know what? To be fair, that's more so just a personal thing for me, where I'm not a big fan of that archetype.
That's fine. Like
that, there's stuff I don't like about Kefka. I don't want to get into it too much. I'm just not a big fan of the character. I think the mannerisms.
I mean, that's fine.
That's perfectly fine.
I'm not a big fan of. Like, I will say this: in terms of just solely looking at him as a villain, I'm not a fan of Sephiroth. But in looking at him as a character as a whole, like how he was a hero and fell from grace, I find that far more interesting than him solely being a villain.
Yeah,
and the allegories to Lucifer are still going.
Yeah, and I will say that, like, in terms of the whole, they're just an asshole for the sake of being an asshole. Kefka's probably the more well written version of that archetype I've seen. I can give 6 some credit, despite not really liking it as much as others.
Oh
but
my god, I hate the teleport.
I still, honestly, I still say, like, Dancing Mad is probably one of the best pieces of boss music.
Oh yeah, I've not got to the final boss yet, but I still heard this track and it is really good.
Yeah, that's like the arguing 6 music is a hill that I see, and I'm like, man, you'd have to be stupid to die on the hill of that music being bad.
Like, I still I
love 6's soundtrack. It's so good.
Out of the main series Final Fantasy games, my personal favorite still is Dark Messenger, Kuja's actual final boss theme. But I still say, like, Dancing Mad is like really good top tier final boss track.
Oh, if you want me to, you want to get me to gush, just talk about 9. I love that game so much.
9 has always been my favorite out of the PS1 era, if not out of all the main series Final Fantasy games I've played. Like, I guess one of the few gripes I have with it is, well, Necron. Where did he come from? Where and why?
Where did he come from? I'm not joking.
Like, they had such good stuff with Kuja and stuff. And it's like, at the very end, oh, you do fight Necron. It's like,
it's one of those things where you gotta have a twist villain.
He was not even a villain. He was just some kind of personification of death.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, like, that's what really kills me, because yes, it's a PS1 game. Yeah, I understand that there's a lot of that that RPGs do that whole true final boss thing a lot, but it's like, when you look at Persona, there's a reason. They give a story reason for Izanami, Yaldabaoth, and whatever the fuck Threes was.
Nyx?
No, not Nyx. The boss in the Answers.
The answer.
Don't spoil
Yeah.
3 for me, please.
I won't. Yeah, I know.
Like, there's a reason for all of them to be there, but like with a lot of them, they just come clear out of nowhere. Especially in the Final Fantasy series, because it seems like Nomura loves doing that.
The Final Fantasy series, like, we could give him shit all the way we want, but most of the Final Fantasy stuff isn't really Nomura. He wasn't really too much involved with 9, from what I remember. I think he was just monster designer for that game. And even then, I could be wrong.
Yeah, he was mainly monster designer for a majority of the Final Fantasy games.
Well, he started having a bigger effect with, I want to say 7, because he did the character designs for 7, if I remember correctly.
I would say... Oh!
Damn.
I think it's actually 8 he started getting really involved with, like, story and stuff.
I know it's...
Well, 7 was him getting his toes into it. 8 was him diving head first.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
And then 10... And then 10.
Also, to be fair for Neko, they did try to give a story reason, but it was bad. Like, he just came to the conclusion that all life existed its own self-destruction based on Kuja's own desire to annihilate all life if he was gonna die, thinking the world should die with him.
Oh gee, another allegory for the Bible.
Oh. I will say that Necron boss theme kicks ass, though.
It does. Like, I am actually someone that loves the shit out of 10. Like, yes, it's clunky. Yes, it doesn't have like the best interface or the best battle interface. It was my first Final Fantasy game, so it kind of holds a special place in my heart.
You know what? I'll make fun of 10 a lot. I love that game. There's definitely a lot to make fun of with 10, but I love that game.
Honestly, I am shocked that there are still people that complain about the whole laughing scene in 10, because, like...
It's supposed to be bad.
It's supposed
yes.
Like, a lot of people have told me that as well, and I believe them. That's kind of like why I want to at least try 10, despite some people saying don't. It's like let me judge the game on my own. Just because you think it's bad.
Unless the game is like truly bad, I would say go ahead and try it out for yourself. But
the problem is,
like,
the thing is, when... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's alright. If a game is like truly bad, like the PS1 Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, I would just say stay away from it.
No.
I've actually never played that one. I've always played the Harry Potter games on Game Boy and Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. The problem that, like, I have with people using the laughing scene in 10, it's because when they bring up that laughing scene, they actually bring up, like, kind of a really good criticism against the game, and that's its voice direction. Because 10's voice direction is not great. And it's mainly due to the fact that when they were doing 10's voice direction, they were like, hey, so we want you to match these lines to the mouth flaps of the characters. And that was basically it. So there's a lot of weird decisions in 10's direction. But when I see it followed up by that laughing scene, it's like, no, that's actually one of the few times where the direction actually works.
And I would also play, like, devil's advocate, like, because of because of when it came out, like Final Fantasy X was technically an early PS2 game, so
Yeah.
there was still a lot of rough voice acting going on in video games.
Yeah. There's points where I'm willing to give it some like flack, but like, you know, a valid complaint is still a valid complaint. Ten's direction's not the best.
No, it is a valid complaint.
No, I
but
think
there
voice direction can lead to like some bad choices in many games. Like apparently most of the reason like why some of the lines were so badly delivered in Days was because of the voice direction.
Shion, who will I eat ice cream with?
Oh my god. That's exactly a point.
Okay, you know what? Look. For as cringy as that scene is, it's like you gotta understand the context for that scene.
Oh,
it's like
I understand the context. I'm just shocked by the line they chose. It's like,
yeah, like my friend actually showed me the original Japanese line, and it was a lot more better in context than what they chose for English.
What was the original Japanese line?
It was something like, let's eat ice cream together again, or something like that.
Wow.
Almost like saying, like, he's vowing that they will do it again, instead of, like, asking, like, no, they're gone, who will I eat ice cream with again?
Oh my god, that actually kind of foreshadows the H3.
just another sign of Nomura kind of having everything planned.
Sometimes
while also making shit up as it goes along.
Sometimes I question, is this madman like actually planning all these things really well, or is he just bullshitting his way through it?
There's definitely like signs of stuff he's been planning for a while, but then there's stuff where it's like, I'm just gonna pull this out my ass. There you go.
Yeah, I'd say it's like 50-50 making shit on the spot and planning it out ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'll say this, and it's something I do agree with most people. He definitely planned Xemnas well for his appearance in the final mix version of this game to his actual full reveal in 2.
Oh no, yeah, the super bosses stuff, like those are some pretty cool future planning.
I mean, a lot of people still felt disappointed with Terra, but that's because majority of how Terra was in his story in Birth by Sleep was, well, being an idiot.
They wrote him to be a meathead, essentially.
I honestly have to disagree with that because you gotta understand, all three of them can be pretty easily manipulated. It's just that the villains all seem to cling to Terra.
The problem is Terra's the one that gets seen doing this shit the most. Aqua and Ven do fall for this stuff. Like, I give Terra grief for being like, how you looking at Xehanort, how did you not see he's evil? But then, you know, Ven and Aqua were also the same way.
And also keep in mind, Ericus is the one who kept Xehanort around.
Ericus is worse because Xehanort was like, I'm going to start a war. No, wait, you shouldn't do that, Scar. Okay? You want to oversee my students? Yes!
One reason I could think about that is because Eric has had some hope that, with how long he's known Xehanort as a friend, that he would change his ways.
Yeah, well, some friends you just gotta say, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Well, I mean, 3. It took to the bitter end, but he kinda did.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I don't buy the theory that Demix is actually the master of masters.
I think it'd be really funny, but like I've already seen something like that with Naruto. No.
Yes, please. Let's not have another Naruto. I'd rather not. Like, Demix is a fun character. For as much as people rag on him, he has a good personality, and his boss fight isn't that bad.
Yeah. The problem is it's a beginner's trap sort of thing.
It really is.
Honestly, the theory of Demix being Master of Masters is something I take more believable than some people saying Sora is Master of Masters.
Why?
Sora is definitely not the Master of Masters. Maybe Riku if you want to stretch it because of how much better his swordplay is.
Shock twist. Winnie the Pooh turns out to be the Master of Masters.
No. Kairi is the Master of Masters. Can you imagine if in the next game, Kairi turns out to be the goddamn Master of Masters?
That might actually be the point where I jump off the goddamn train.
I feel they won't reveal his identity probably until the last saga. The end of that of the upcoming saga. That's at least when I feel they'll reveal his identity.
Judging by like what they're doing with the secret ending and stuff, they have stuff planned for the Master of Masters. For sure.
Oh my! That was
along with saying, "Hey, did you watch back cover?" Well, here you go. With the secret ending, or with the epilogue.
I mean, I like the idea that Luxord isn't actually like a Keyblade wielder or anything. Like he really didn't have, like, he was from Yozora's world instead of being from the Kingdom Hearts universe. Because like
he was Yozora's limo driver.
I honest to God feel like that works a bit more with like his theme of time and his weapon of cards.
Yeah. I really want to see what they have planned for Demix and Luxord specifically, because I remember, like, in Kingdom Hearts 3 when they're like, oh yeah, we chose you four because you can all have the power to wield the Keyblade, and it's like, okay, I know about Larxene and Marluxia. Luxord and Demix?
Yeah, that and yeah, that was the biggest thing that got to me. Like, what?
No, like even that got to me as well.
Okay, Kunai's and a scythe, I can understand, might be able to transform into Keyblades. But a sitar and cards?
Oh, Marluxia's Keyblade in Union Cross is actually very fitting and fitting. He has Divine Rose.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
He has the fucking Divine Rose.
Hey, it fits him.
It does, but still.
That being said, like, to be fair, it was a shock when they were like, oh yeah, Axel can wield the Keyblade. It's like, what? It's like, the Chakram were already cool. You didn't need a Keyblade. Then again, and before Aiza turns out to be a Keyblade wielder.
I actually survived that. Nope.
Shit! Survived.
Oh, come on, you cheap ass. I'm dead. You had to do that right there. Well, at least it could have been worse. This is what Yeah, I'm thankful I'm never gonna do level 1 critical on Birth by Sleep. Because if people are gonna think I'm gonna try and fight Mysterious Finger in that kind of challenge, or even fight him fairly, fuck no.
I mean, you have full invincibility dodge rolls in Birth by Sleep with 2 characters. And if you're trying with Terra, what's wrong with you?
Still, fuck no. That Birth by Sleep's Mysterious Figure, worst super boss in the series. No Heart is also second worst. You cannot argue that they're good. No one can argue that those bosses are good.
Birth by Sleep is really fun for the main story, and then when you get to the post content, it stops being fun.
Ugh. Gonna fuck at itself.
Oof.
What did I miss?
Blast loss once, I believe.
Blast, everyone gets me.
Please, I'm bad. They both start with B.
It's pretty much like a running joke. People get me and Blast mixed up. Ow.
Okay, in my defense, I'm bad with names in general.
Same.
Oh my.
So, anyway. God, I completely forgot what you were talking about.
Super bosses.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, if we're talking about the original game, I would honestly say the best super boss is Kurt Sisa.
There's a lot of really good super bosses. Kingdom Hearts 1 super bosses don't really miss much. The only one I'd say probably Phantom.
Yeah, but I'd say out of all of them, I think Kurt Sisa puts your skills to a better test.
It really does, because Ice Titan is just guard spam the fight.
Ice Titan is go into the corner, hit the square button, you win.
Phantom is just pretty much, are you good at using magic? If no, you're probably screwed. If yes, hey, do you know that you can actually cast stop on the clock to prevent his doom spell?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kurt Sisa is
that's the only thing I give Phantom a real flack for. Other than that, he's not that hard. They really should convey to the clock better for him.
Doom. It's
yeah.
Like, oh hey, he cast Doom. They just cast stopped on him, right? The clock? What? And it's like all you see is like, oh hey, there's like flames on the clock, and that's only when it really starts ticking down. You might not notice it until you lose one party member.
And
meanwhile, Kurt Z says, I hope you cast Tinkerbell at the very beginning of the fight, because now you gotta fight him to get your magic back.
Oh, I don't even cast Tinkerbell that early, because to me it's a waste to cast that early. I wait till he's about to enter his second phase.
No, I cast Tinkerbell early because I know me. I'm gonna forget. I'm like, all right, before he gets it off, Tinkerbell.
For me, it's always like just go in there all fucking Roy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Like, don't even have a fucking strategy. Just go in there, hit as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and you wind up on top somehow.
Yeah, Kurt Zeus is a fun fight. For 2. For the most fun super boss in Kingdom Hearts 2,
there has not been that many fun super bosses until the Final Mix version for 2.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 'cause in vanilla it was just Sephiroth.
Yeah, that's true.
And Sephiroth's a fun fight, but then you get like the 2FM super bosses, and it's like, oh hey, even more fun fights.
I would say out of everyone, as cliche as this sounds, Lingering Will is definitely the best secret boss fight in the series because
that's
it does it does everything to test your skill.
That is a collective. Like everyone actually agrees there. I've found like almost 0 to 1% people that disagree on it.
Yeah, Lingering Will is pretty cool.
Like I think the only people that disagree on it are like the ones that just don't realize that button mashing is not the way to work to win the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I found that out the fucking hard way.
I pressed X button, it didn't work, fight bad.
7.8 out of 10, not enough one.
God dang, you had to bring that IGN.
Dude, I can't wait for the whenever the hell they're coming Sinnoh remakes come out, and then IGN's be like, why is there so much snow?
6.2 out of 10, too much snow.
It's like literally gets mad at one route in the game.
And it makes and it's the route that makes the most sense considering that's supposed to be the northmost part of Japan.
I mean, yeah, like Sinnoh in terms of where it's supposed to be, like geologically compared to us, it's a northern part of Japan.
Sinnoh, Hoenn, Kanto, and Johto are all supposed to be in Japan.
Yeah.
And Hoenn.
Yeah, they're all based off of
actually,
different reasons.
and apparently Hoenn as well.
That's what I said.
Unova was the first one where they were like, hey, let's take this outside of our home.
Yeah, and I have to say, they did a really good job of representing New York in black and white.
Yep.
You got
from pictures I've seen only is what I can say.
Yeah, you got the island, which our protagonist is actually the very tip of Long Island.
Yeah. Ooh, neat. I like how you basically go to like the Liberty Island to fight Victini in an event. That's cool.
Yeah. Liberty Island is basically where everyone got their hope when they were coming over here, when they were immigrating over here back in the 1930s.
So having the victory Pokemon there makes sense.
Exactly. Though I wonder if it would have been better if they had Jirachi or Celebi there, since the Statue of Liberty is supposed to.
Well, the first game they definitely wanted to focus only on Unova and Pokemon, so that I understand.
No, yeah, I totally get that.
I mean, for an event in Black and White too, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I was cornered against the wall. That's not fair.
I like the main city. Yeah, I can say that's a very good depiction of like not really Manhattan, but definitely one of the cities in New York. Because like you got to remember, the entirety of New York City is basically 6 cities in one.
I couldn't get out of the fire pit because he was blocking my escape.
You've got Manhattan, Queens, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Chinatown, and Staten Island.
That was great.
What?
Was he not flinching there for a sec? Like, it looked like I was attacking him and he was just tanking through my hits.
Yeah, Seth has Sephiroth for some attacks as super armor.
That is stupid. What were you saying earlier, Plasma?
Unova's the best.
It is.
It is. It really is.
I'm never gonna get my pettiness from Wind Waker has from the people hating on Wind Waker has definitely flown over to like the people hating on Pokemon Black and White because it's like
same.
Won't mention any names.
I have no names to mention.
Oh come on! That's
Group of
I
people.
couldn't protect that slash with the stupid teleport.
But like, yeah. Like I think it's so stupid that like people are immediate to hate on like a game that's like this game is good. Like Black and White is a good game.
I understand being disappointed by those who are like, "Oh, hey, I can't get my favorite Pokemon in this game. That sucks." And it's like, yeah, that's a fair to be disappointed by. That it does suck.
It's fair to be disappointed by, but it's not something to lose your shit over.
Yeah, no.
I'm slightly upset, but I also don't care and like trying new Pokemon more.
And even then, you can try to find your Pokemon. If you got a white version, you could try to find them in a White Forest. Because I do have White version, and White Forest does contain some Gen 1 Pokemon. I remember running into a level 5 Rhyhorn.
The problem is that's dependent on the version. Like
Yeah.
like if you were me, you'd pick up Pokemon. You picked up Pokemon Black, and you'd get Black City instead. And
I'll be honest. For me,
some cool battles.
I was waiting to see which types the legendaries were before I decide which version I was gonna pick, and Zekrom just appealed to me greatly because it was Electric Dragon, two of my favorite types in the game, and I jumped into him because I thought he wasn't gonna do that Flame Pillar.
Electric is my favorite type. That being said, I picked Black because I like Reshiram's design more.
Yeah, Reshiram's felt a bit more dragon-like, if I'm being honest.
I kind of regretted it a little bit because one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon is a White exclusive.
Oh, God.
Lilligant.
Wait, Lilligant's White exclusive?
For catching. You can do an in-game trade for it, but I wanted to catch my own.
Yeah, I did trade a Katini.
You trade a Cottony for a pet Lil.
Yeah.
I remember one of my friends back when I played online against him for Pokemon X and Y. He had an evilly made Lilligant that had like Quiver Dance and a lot of the moves that just made it crazy busted powerful.
That's why I love Lilligant. It's a Pokemon that can help piss people. That's why I was so happy when Lopunny got a
Lilligant is one of those
Mega
Pokemon that
I was like,
Lilligant is one of those Pokemon that at face value it is weak, but if you know the exact right nature build and moveset to give it, it can actually be one of the most deadliest things you could face.
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon that, just because of its typing and its current stats, don't underestimate it. It has a lot of hidden potential that make it nasty.
Dude, I think part of me took, that... in Gen 2, or the Gen 4 remakes, doesn't matter which one, Elite Four Karen, part of me took, her thing about using the Pokemon you like as opposed to the Pokemon that are strong to heart, because in Gen 5, I used a Swaddle. Because I was like, oh hey, this thing's cute. I want to use it.
I mean, that's fine.
And then yeah, exactly. And then it evolves into a bug grass type, which is like, oh man, if a brush fire starts, it's fucked.
I mean, that's pretty much why Blast likes using Metagross. Because it's one of his favorite Pokemon.
Exactly. Meanwhile, it's like, oh wait, this Pokemon can learn super powerful grass and bug moves. It has X Scissor, which is a strong bug move that has a high chance of critting. Yes. So it's like, I need crit hacks. Hi, Vanny.
I think one of my favorite things, though, for Choco's Black and White LP, though, was when he forgot which house Cynthia was in. He's like, let's see what's in this house. Cynthia, fuck!
Dun, 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 dun.
Like, his response was just like being silent, and he was like, fuck!
Okay, so can I tell something about that?
What?
So, post game, I'm going through Gen 5. Post game, I get to the town where Cynthia is.
Yeah.
And I got the Gen 4 event legendaries in the game, and I had them all on my team. I beat Cynthia with my event legendaries, and I felt awful doing it. I felt fucking awful doing it because it's like, this is Cynthia. She's supposed to be a test of my skill.
It's like, oh wow, you're very good. No, I just brought legendaries. I'm just blunt.
This is why I usually, with the exception of some mythic Pokemon like Entei, I try to avoid using legendaries when I play Pokemon games now. The only exception I always make is Gen 5 when I'm like battling N and Getsus. It's like, okay, no matter how much I may want to, I have to use the dragon. I have to. It only feels fitting to use the dragon.
There are points where, like, oh yeah, definitely, I'll do this because the game wants me to do that. Like, yeah, with fighting N the first time, it's like, oh hey, the game wants me to use the legendary to fight him. I am absolutely gonna do that.
Like with that, because it's scripted, it's a lot different. It's just like, I fucking had Dialga, Palkia, and Arceus in my.
You didn't have Giratina?
Was it Arceus or Giratina that was given with the at the event? I can't remember.
I actually don't know, but I know that out of the 3 trio of dragons for Gen 4, it was Dialga, Palkia,
oh no, it
Giratina.
was Giratina, because if it was the 3 dragons, then it could be Arceus.
Yeah, because
yeah, but it's just like I had those Pokemon in my fucking in my fucking party, and it's like,
so yeah. I got, when I was first doing the Pokemon Black and White post game stuff, I was like, oh hey, this is pretty cool. I can catch some old Pokemon. That's neat. Can't wait to find my favorites. Oh hey, there's this is a city. Let me go in here, and the piano starts. Oh no.
And to be fair, for most of us, I think many of us walked into that trap before, like, not realizing that she was there at all. I just find it funny that Shugga forgot she was there.
Yeah.
Motherfucker did it again!
In Pokemon Black and White 2, it happened again. Because they still have the fight there from Black and White 2, if I do remember correctly.
Yeah, they do, and they do change. I'm not dead.
Yeah, they change your opinion.
Oh, okay. And so just for a heads up, I didn't say motherfucker did it again because of Black and White 2. I'm scrolling through Twitter right now, and Butch Hartman fucking traced another anime character.
So it's a day that ends in Y. All right.
Is it wrong if I wish something non-lethal happens to him?
I mean, I'm against that personally, but people can do what they want. I guess, but
I wish something mildly inconveniences him.
I wish he stepped. I hope he steps on a Lego piece barefoot.
Like,
okay, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Okay,
so
sure.
you'd wish death on someone before wishing they'd step on a Lego brick.
Oh come on! That was not fair.
Yeah, that was fucked up. Also, yes.
Nice to know where your priorities are, Plaz.
Hey.
Nice to know where your priorities are, Plaz.
Hey.
Like,
Nice to know where your priorities are, Plaz.
but yeah, like the best I'd wish on people is like that they live to see a fall. Like that's why I say like someone that I just won't mention on stream, but like I just wish like to see him to actually live to see his fall, like becoming bankrupt or going to jail. And I got too greedy and died.
But yeah, no, like hey, dying, that sucks. Stepping on a Lego brick with barefoot? I know that pain.
What about the pain of getting road rash?
I don't know that pain.
I know that pain.
Oh
it's
God,
a horrible pain.
I mean, I feel
agonizing pain, Plasma. Your skin is literally ripped off on the pavement.
Ow.
Had that happen to me while I was on my way to my science final back in middle school.
Yikes.
Yep. Thank God I didn't bust my damn knee. Worst part, no one stopped to even help.
Oh shit.
Ouch.
Like, I was close to a main road and no one stopped to help me out.
Ow. Come on. Oh, thank God I actually was high enough to at least get the heal. Yeah, here's one flaw I definitely say for this game. Abilities tied to level ups only.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to see a health bar.
It would be really nice to have guard.
It'd be really nice to press the square button.
And I know we're like, you like Chain of Memories, but you don't care that doesn't guard. It's like, no, I actually kind of agree guard will make the game more bearable to those that don't like that game. I am okay with guard not having guard in that game just because I've gotten used to it and I actually enjoy Chain of Memories more than most people usually do.
I mean, with Chain of Memories, like, that battle style is definitely made with the lack of guard in mind.
It's a lot more strategy focused is the thing.
Yeah.
It's
like, why guard when you could just cut it, when you can just cut a guy's card off, you know?
Like Josh honestly said it best. Chain of Memories is the thinking man's hack and slash.
I suppose.
Like, I think the main reason I like it so much is because I am into strategy games. It's why I like a lot of tactical RPGs a lot.
This is why I'm looking forward to Project Triangle Strategy. I hope they better change that name. Oh my God.
They will.
I don't know. No, they probably won't because it's the Octopath Traveler, guys.
Oh my God.
And that was the name of the game before they finalized the project. It was like, oh, this is Project Octopath Traveler. We'll change the name soon. Lol, JK, it's called Octopath Traveler.
Oh my God, that was so close. He was right next to me. I thought I was for sure gonna get hit there.
Can I be like perfectly honest? I don't care much for most of Square's games. Like I love the shit out of the Kingdom Hearts series. I love Super Mario RPG, but the other games,
that's fine.
That's completely fair.
Really? What was his AI to do that?
Sephiroth be like, Fire Pillar, good.
What was his AI to do that?
Wait, he hit me. Time to burn him.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
This is kind of why I'm kind of glad they added revenge values in 2 and 3.
But yeah, no, I completely understand, Sora. I disagree, but I completely understand. Because honestly, like, I love Square's output sometimes. There's some stuff I don't really care about. Honestly, I don't really get a lot of the hype for World Ends With You. I played it.
I have not played the World with you, so I really can't say anything on it.
It's fine. I'm just not a big fan of how that game's battle system and stuff is laid out.
Yeah, I think that,
which version did you play, if I may ask?
Original DS version.
It's definitely tough to get used to, but as someone that's gotten used to it and actually likes its combat a lot, it at least gives you enough time to get used to it.
I hear it's worse on the Switch, and I'm just like, oh, I guess I'm not getting that version then.
Yeah, like I've heard a lot of bad things. Like apparently Joy-Con moving with your hands, and that the only way you can get close to the feel of the original of controlling two characters is literally plugging a second player and just using both Joy-Cons at the same time. So it's like, did you like tearing out one of your arms? How about two? He's like,
but I only got two arms.
He's like, yeah, no. Oh, I'll stick with just getting sore muscles by using it on the DS. I'll stick to that.
I'll stick to carpal tunnel, thank you.
In terms of like RPGs, I definitely say Atlas is much better than Square.
So the problem is with me and Atlas is I've only ever played 3 Persona games.
Yeah, like I have
everyone talks about.
I have plenty of Atlas games. While I don't enjoy the Digital Devil Saga series, I can at least see what they were going for. They were going for a more gritty and grungy type of game instead of just Persona gives us.
Isn't Megami Tensei just supposed to be gritty and grimy to begin with?
Not really.
Oh, what? Oh my god!
Like, the whole gritty and grimy stuff is mainly for the spin-off titles, like Digital Devil Saga, and like the thing with the Megami Tensei series, it's more like it's supposed to be more allegory heavy.
Yeah, like I've never played a Shin Megami Tensei game, or a Megami Tensei game, period, I suppose. I wanted to, though. I own 4. I'm looking forward to 5's release in the near future. 3's the one with Dante.
Fun fact, that's actually the only that's only exclusive to the Japan re-release in the original game.
No, I mean like in the original release. I know it has Dante.
No, I'm pretty sure that's.
God.
Wait, was it the? No, I'm pretty sure when it originally released here in America, it was just it was another character from. It was.
No, because I know what you're talking about, because you see him in the trailer when they revealed Megami Tensei HD Remastered, Nocturne Remastered, I should say. Like, it's the guy with the spear, Rai something? I don't know, but I remember hearing that. I remember talking to other people, and they were like, "Oh, they're using the international version as the version because it doesn't have Dante," and I'm like, "Okay."
Honest to God, I am surprised that Dante actually showed up. That Atlas was able to get Capcom to give them the license to use Dante for that game.
The only thing I'd say is, like, you really could have picked a better time to do it. Like, why'd you have to do it when DMC2 was coming out?
To be fair, no one really thought DMC2 would be as bad as it was. Well,
that's obviously the hindsight talking.
Oh, okay. So, like, here's the thing. I've played Devil May Cry 2. I have Devil May Cry 2. It's honestly not as bad as everyone screams it is.
I will say that it's overblown by how bad it is. That game is boring as shit, though.
It's boring. It's very easy. The guns are definitely overpowered. But even then, it's like, I mean, it functions.
I played worse games.
There's not many. I haven't found any glitches in the game. The music is still rocking as shit.
Oh, yeah. And I will say, top tier Dante design. I really like DMC2's Dante.
Oh yeah, his design in DMC2 is really cool. Like I love the laid back. I love the laid back style he dresses when he 3 onward, because it definitely feels more like Dante. But that closed jacket to tell people he's actually trying to take his job seriously is it's nice.
I will say though, that DMC4 clip, once the final Smash character is revealed, I'll be happy to never see it again.
What clip?
What the hell is this?
Oh. You know, I was talking with my friend at work about this, and I keep telling people, Gino and Waluigi are never gonna get into Smash.
If Gino's best chance was this time, and if it wasn't gonna happen this time, it's never gonna happen.
Okay.
Then again, with Smash Brothers, I'm always the aspect of never say never. It could happen.
Like, here's the thing. Here's my thing when it comes to Gino. He's not he's a gun character. That's all he is. And yes, people can argue the fact that he could do timing, but it's like, if you played a fighting game before, every character has timing.
Yep. They really do.
Ryu has timing.
Yep. If you want to play a character like Gino, like, the best way to do that would be with, like, again, Mii Gunner, Mega Man.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
The only difference with Gino is like, oh hey, like, he has his supers in Mario RPG that you can make his specials, and it's like, okay, and
like, if anything, I'd say Malo would be a better candidate just because of his elemental attacks.
Yeah,
because like, we don't have that many elemental users in the roster.
Holy shit, we don't. Yeah.
Let's see. Who do we have?
We've
got Robin.
Little fucker.
Mario and Luigi do use fire, so. And
part of me kind of wishes they took, like, in later games, they took inspiration from, like, the Mario and Luigi series and gave Luigi a bit of lightning.
Yeah, I kind of wish, but yeah.
But yeah, fireballs also make sense, so I'm cool with it.
The Pokemon, I mean, they are elemental creatures, so there's that.
Zelda has access to Din's fire.
Yeah.
I guess.
And like, if you think about it, most of the characters are fire. They're either fire or lightning, because Roy is a fire swordsman.
Mm-hmm.
The only character that actually uses a variety of the elements is Robin.
Yeah.
Sora, stop swinging over at his head with your combos, please, buddy.
It's something the new character isn't fixing, because new fire.
Yeah. And, you know, I am still gonna say this till I'm blue in the face. I think the best choice for the next Smash Bros. Game would be Travis Touchdown.
Oh, I'm sad.
Like,
I was so fucking like heartbroken when like Smash Brothers Cross Travis shows up and then the No More Heroes theme starts playing.
do, 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 do. God,
I was so mad.
why the fuck did they have to tease us like that?
It has to be ratings issue at this point. It really has to be.
I mean, seen how Nintendo fans have acted lately?
Well, specifically Japanese rating issues.
There are Nat Dexers still fucking bitching about Sword and Shield.
That really should stop. They're the main reasons I've held back on playing Sword and Shield, honestly.
Like,
the game's
like,
done. Let it die.
yeah. Like, obviously, there are a lot of characters that aren't going to make it into Smash. Like, as much as we all want it, it's very doubtful that... It's highly doubtful that Sora is actually going to be in Smash.
Dude,
Disney.
the character at this point I'm pulling for the most is literally only there because I got what I wanted with Ridley, and then I got the character I wanted that I never thought was going to be in with Joker. I'm basically pulling for Shantae as an aspect of, if I get this, I'll never complain about Smash characters. Just period.
Dude,
Never. I got what I wanted.
If I get Travis or another Persona rep, then I am never going to bitch about anything ever again. Because, like, here's the thing. The only Persona rep that I can honest to God see not working out is Junpei. And it's all because of Vic.
I mean,
you can just replace the voice actor.
Yeah, you can, but it's
That's
like...
what they're doing with No More Heroes 3 and Henry.
I'm sorry?
That's what they're doing with Henry and No More Heroes 3.
Oh, yeah. Who was Henry's original voice actor?
Quentin Flynn.
Quentin.
I mean, very likely, if Axel comes back, they're going to replace him in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I'm preparing myself.
Same. It's gonna be weird hearing a different one, but I'm gonna try to get used to it.
Listen, as long as Travis's voice actor comes back, I don't give two shit.
Yeah, Robin Atkin-Downs is still voicing Travis.
But like, yeah, you know, I'd say we all have, like, an unrealistic character that we want to see in Smash Bros. That's just never going to happen.
Shantae is the one for me. Because Joker already got in!
Wait, is Shantae by Sega?
Shantae is owned by WayForward.
Okay.
Indie game.
Okay, and?
I don't know, like, I don't think, of all the characters they could pick one, I think Shantae is very low on the list.
I also think it does have to do with, like, a character's popularity. Because, like,
Pyramithra.
Yeah, I haven't played Xenoblade 2, but I do think those two have basically proved that they are far more popular than Rex.
Look, I haven't played Xenoblade 2. I saw their trailer and I'm like, oh hey, they look fun. Can't wait to play them.
And like, the fact that these two actually swap out between each other, that is actually a mechanic I want to try out.
Hey, it's the thing they tried doing with Sheik Zelda back in the day in Melee and Brawl. Like, she could be the one to rack up damage, and then you swap the Zelda for the kill. It didn't work because Zelda's trash in those games.
Yeah, to be fair, Melee and Brawl are trash games.
I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
Melee is the worst game in the series.
How can you say that when 64 exists?
Okay, 64 is fun. You know why? Because aboard the goddamn platform.
They're all fun. It's just like
They are, but Melee is the most unbalanced game of the bunch.
it's like, hey, you want to get far? You want to play this game competitively? Here's 5 characters. I hope you like them.
There are 5? I've only ever seen people play fucking Fox.
You see Falco every now and then, and Falcon.
Oh,
and Marth.
of course, Falco, that character that isn't a complete carbon copy of Fox at all.
No, you see his spike is different, and his shine works differently as well.
Oh, but Marth and Roy are the same because they come from the same fucking series. Pick one. Smash fandom.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Like, either Marth and Roy are the exact same as Fox and Falco, or Falco and Roy are completely different.
On.
Oh,
Echo Fighters were a mistake.
clones were a mistake. Because now you've got people just screaming that, oh, this character is a clone because they have a slightly less fast version of a move this other character has.
I think the biggest thing with the Fire Emblem thing is like, you really have to add Chrom in the Ultimate.
I really wish I had a better. I really wish I had a better Keyblade for this fight.
Ultima weapon.
No.
Not fair. Fair.
No. After the hell I went through to get that second ribbon, I am not synthesizing for Ultima. No.
Again, fair.
Dude, you fought Ice Titan, didn't you?
The problem is magic doesn't really help in this fight.
He'd have more chances to heal.
Yeah, but he does less damage because Diamond Dust takes away power. Unless he synthesizes for Ultima, Oblivion's really the best he's got.
Yes, you want a lot more power in this fight for level 1. Like, that's why I've seen most speed runners or people that have done this challenge use mainly after beating him at least once. When showing the fight again and how to do it, they'd use the One-Winged Angel Keyblade.
Well, what about Metal Chocobo? That's supposed to be the longest Keyblade in the game.
It takes away too much magic, I believe.
No, I think it takes away the same, but it doesn't have as much power as Oblivion.
Ah. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, like Metal Chocobo is long. It can do a lot of damage, but Oblivion just does more.
Have fun being up close and personal with Lucifer, then.
Obviously the best Keyblade to bring into this fight is One-Winged Angel, but there's a problem.
You get One-Winged Angel from Sephiroth.
Exactly.
Yep.
Anyway, back to what we were discussing earlier.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that could...
I am gonna be perfectly honest.
Actually, that's 2 less strength than normal.
That's not much, actually.
Well, I'll give it a test out.
Metal Chocobo looks cool as well.
It is.
Sorry, you were saying?
No, it's all
I've
good.
been more into Olympia.
Like my biggest beef with the Smash community is just like how whiny they are when it comes to like certain things. Like we all know that joke about the whole Fox only, no items, final destination, but it's like the fact that got so bad to the point where they actually had to add the option of Omega Fields in Smash 4 and onward.
I'm gonna say it. It's probably one of the best decisions they ever made. It's like, hey, you want to play in a Final Destination like level, but you don't want to hear the original Smash Brothers music? Well, I've got a choice for you.
I mean, but the stage hazards are supposed to be part of the game.
Yeah, it's an option.
People can fucking argue what all they want, but with items on and with the stage hazards on is how the game was originally supposed to be played. And I'm not going to sit here and say that people are wrong for not wanting to play it like that, but it's like, you guys are missing the point of this game entirely. This isn't a traditional fighting game.
Some people have more fun playing the game that way.
It's more of a party game.
Yeah.
Smash has always
And
been
you
more
know
of a
what?
party game.
There's nothing wrong with people wanting to play that way. It's just, people got to understand that some things are not originally made to be how you perceive it.
Yeah. It's like people got really mad when they pulled for the game being more competitive, more casual and brawl, and it's like, yeah, it's a party game.
That should not have hit me. I was out of range.
Albeit, yeah, fair. In Brawl, they went a bit too far. I probably would have just been like, get tripping now.
Tripping
I
was
still
the,
don't understand
tripping-
why they implemented tripping.
Tripping was the one mechanic I'd say I did not like in Brawl at all.
I'll tell you why they implemented tripping. They implemented tripping because Sakurai got pissy. People were playing the game competitively.
Okay, honestly,
you know what? I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
And then when Smash 4 came out, he was like, "All right, fine, let people play competitively." And then now with Ultimate, he's like, "Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that."
It's usually how it goes.
I love in the Sephiroth one where he brings up frame data and he's like, "Wait, no, it's supposed to be the fun party game guy." That killed me.
Okay,
I love how Sakurai is how extremely self-aware Sakurai is of this stuff.
He really is.
Well, like when the Minecraft when Steve came out, he was like, when he was like, they think I can do everything. I said, yeah, I can do it. Also, it's like, hi, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. Sora Limited is the company I own where I only do collaborations with other companies. I work on the game alone.
I admit, while I wasn't happy for Steve there, I was more so like laughing because it's like, oh man, all the people that hated this whole like Steve from Minecraft meme, like meme, and didn't want it to be real are gonna be pissed off now. I actually like how pissed they are. Like, I don't care for memes, but I just like it when some annoying fans get pissy.
Look,
I'm dead.
Part of me loves the chaos. I remember when DLC Pack 1 was going around, I was like, I'd love to see Violet in this game just to see how mad people would get.
And motherfucking witch.
It was glorious! It was glorious!
Oh my god.
Okay.
The fact.
Okay.
The fucking
Can I say this then? Can I say this then? While I don't think it will happen ever, and I kind of want to see the Night character be in just to see how much angry people get it.
Yes!
Don't give Sakurai any fucking ideas, Bleach!
No, I actually met someone that said that he'd cancel his pre-order if that happened, and with the game already out, I want to see if I want to know what would actually happen even if I don't talk to that guy anymore. It's like, what's he gonna do? Throw his Switch and game out the window?
Oh, I'd pay fucking money to see that. I would fucking pay money to see that.
The problem is that
douchebag.
The chaotic picks that I would want though, like Byleth, that's inevitable.
I'm dead. I'm dead there.
like here's my thing with like chaotic picks. I think they should be so out there that you, honest to God, don't think there's any chance of them actually getting into the game. Because
Oh god, no. When I say chaotic picks, I mean picks that would make the internet so fucking mad.
oh, you want a pick that would make the fucking internet mad?
No, let me tell you something. The character that I want the most in Smash Brothers is a chaos pick. Because it's Lyn from Fire Emblem.
It's another anime sword fighter!
Big titty anime sword fighter.
Instance aren't even that big!
Like, I want Lyn in the game because look, Project M has made me see something that I want now, and I'm never gonna get, and I'm so mad about it.
Honest to God, I would say Lyn would probably be the fastest sword fighter in the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, totally. And, like, she wields a bow, so that's projectile right there.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a Myrmidon-style sword fighter in Smash Brothers as opposed to every other lord, you know?
Again, that should not have hit me.
Like, my favorite Fire Emblem characters have been the ones that are more different. Like, I like Roy, I like Chrom, I like Martha, and I like Lucina, but Ike is cooler, Robin's cooler, Corrin's cooler.
Dude, Lon Q. No, like, here's the thing. I have played Fire Emblem so many times. I get his character. He's a strong silent. He's like the angry boy with the heart of gold. He's like fucking Yusuke.
What Yusuke are you talking about? Yu Yu Hakusho?
Urameshi.
What? Yusuke Urameshi?
Yes.
Oh, fortunately, I was thinking of a different Yusuke. Hey.
Are there
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hakusho?
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Gs, if you've seen that.
There's a Yusuke in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds?
He's the main character.
Right, Yusuke! Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
His name is Yusei, not Yusuke.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yusei. Oh, right. Yusei. I haven't seen 5Ds in years.
I went back to see the first up to the Earthbound Immortals arc, and it still holds pretty well, in my opinion, for the dub.
It does.
Literally, for me, most of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ended after GP. Jaden fought Satan, and that was it. Man, I understand why. I'm kind of pissed more kids didn't dub that stuff, man.
Yeah, but it's like...
I'm kind of sad.
I understand! I'm so pissed.
I'm kind of sad they skipped a lot of episodes for the final season of 5Ds. Like, they actually did finish dubbing 5Ds, but they skipped out on a lot of key episodes and had to change the ending as a result for the English dub.
Wasn't that at the time where 4Kids was actually going bankrupt?
I don't know, because they did dub Zexo, I think.
I think they dubbed like the first season.
They lost Pokemon after a while, and that's when like shit started going into the fan.
Yeah. Because, like, 4Kids really only had 2 shows after Saturday morning cartoons stopped being a thing.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, like, the only Yu-Gi-Oh! Season I really enjoyed after the original was 5Ds.
I really liked GX.
Dude, GX was the fucking best. Like, you can't say I am being 100% honest right here. You can't say you're a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan unless you Chaz it up.
Yeah.
Well, kind of guess good thing I kind of dropped out of Yu-Gi-Oh! After Pendulums.
I still like playing the card game every now and then.
I mainly just collect the cards, see what they come up with for like new cards and new decks and shit like that.
Pendulum seems cool, but then I found out it broke the meta, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
It did break the meta.
Yeah, it's like
I still don't understand. I still don't understand XC's means that's technically what I dropped out, but Pendulums was officially maybe said like, yeah, I'm done. I'm never coming back.
Part of me,
XZ summons weren't really that hard to grasp.
Synchros and XDs, they on the outside looking in, yeah, they look intimidating, but once you understand, it's like, oh, okay, that's not that bad. Pendulum, fuck that. That's so goddamn dumb.
Honest to God, I would honestly say that synchros are actually a lot harder to summon than XZ's monsters because, like with synchros
are harder. Yes,
you do need special monsters. You do need special tuner monsters.
Not all.
Yes.
And sometimes you even need specific tuner monsters.
Yeah. Synchros is I think the logical evolution to fusion.
Yeah, I would definitely say. I think XZ's kind of feels like it kind of feels like an evolution to rituals, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And pendulums are just like basically Konami saying "fuck you."
So we had the Yu-Gi-Oh meta before pendulums. It's this big, solid tree, and then pendulum comes in like a fucking chainsaw.
And they try to fix it with links, but apparently, from what I've always heard that and seen, that failed.
Oh no!
It's already broken.
No, here's the thing about links. Here's the fucking thing about links. It tried to fix a fucking broken leg with a band-aid. That's what it was. That's what links are.
It'd be like trying to get a tree back together and just using Scotch tape.
Yeah, I tried links. I don't get how they work at all. I'm dead. Because he decided...
like... excuse me. Like, the biggest thing with links is, like... The fact that it basically forced a complete overhaul of the game map. Like, that's what honest to God killed it for. The fact that you could, at that point, you could only have one extra deck monster out at a time. Like, are you fucking kidding me? There are some fucking fusions and synchros that take other fusions and synchros. And unless Konami is giving us something like an extra deck fusion card, then there would have been no way to actually use most of the competitive decks during the time. Links are slow, they are clunky, they are not worth anything.
Of course, that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I still play the card game every now and then, and you know, when I'm not worrying about that stuff, it's fun.
Alright, I just could never get back into it.
That's fair, honestly.
That, and I just had a lot of toxic experiences with it, unfortunately.
Again, that's fair.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have to admit, our community isn't really the most welcoming. Like, I try to be as welcoming as possible with new people, but then you've got, like, the fucking neckbeards who have been here since the beginning, and it's like, dude, No one gives two shits about your holographic ultra rare Red Eyes Black Dragon card. I say that as I flaunt my ultra rare original Blue Eyes White Dragon card around like it's the goddamn Grail. Though to be fair, the original Blue Eyes does go for a lot more money than the original Red Eyes.
Man, I had the original prints of Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, and I kind of wish I still had them.
Yeah, some of the toxic people I actually remember encountering, though, were some of the kind that would make up their own rules about certain cards.
Oh god, those types. You know, that's the type of shit you do when you're like 5 years old and you don't really know the game. Like, I remember I played with a kid in my neighborhood. He and I were like really great friends until he moved to California. I would like just make up shit. I would literally clip out. I would literally have magazines that had Yu-Gi-Oh cards in them, and just cut them out and use them. I remember they actually did have they did have artwork for the Seal of Orichalcos, and I used it.
So I know someone who back in
you were
elementary
trying to take
school.
people's souls, basically.
Yes.
Back in elementary school, I knew a guy who tried passing off these like obviously fake as shit Yu-Gi-Oh cards, as real, because they were obviously printed. Because it was just, oh hey.
It was just a paper.
Also, the cards he chose were very much in the aspect of, like, I watched the show a lot. Here's Obelisk, here's Slifer, here's Ra, here's all the 5 pieces of Exodia, here's Dark Magician, here's Blue Eyes, here's Red Eyes.
Though at that point, that is probably what... those were probably the cards most.
Oh my god!
For.
Yeah,
but
meanwhile, everyone nowadays is like,
just get the latest fucking booster box from Amazon.
Red Eyes Dragoon.
Blue Eyes Ultimate.
No, like, I've seen how busted Red Eyes Dragoon is. It's pretty much like you get it out, you pretty much win the game.
Yeah, same with Blue Eyes Ultimate.
Please.
You can combo from Blue Eyes Ultimate really well, and that's because it's a level 12 vanilla fusion.
Oh god, avoiding spoilers for this shit's gonna be tough for the next little while.
Like,
what kind of spoilers?
Part of me, like early in the day, thought I wouldn't be here tonight because there was me and my little brother were big fans of wrestling, and there was a wrestling event on tonight. But due to recent shit going on in our city, massive lockdowns been put into place, and well, we can't really watch wrestling.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
It's fine. It's just second wave. The new version of COVID came here, and everyone's freaking out.
Don't say that out loud.
Right,
sorry.
sorry.
Lest the Twitch gods get salty.
Alright, sorry. Version of that came here, and shit's gone awry.
C virus.
So,
we're in Resident Evil 6, didn't you know?
I just say Cyborg 19.
The T virus came here, and zombies are running amok in the city.
Like, better call Leon.
I already called Chris Redfield, although I'm afraid he might break into my house and execute my wife. And
that is still such a weird concept of why he did that in RE8.
I have a theory that's not really Chris. I have a theory that's not really Chris.
I'd like answers, but I also don't really like it with what I've seen so far.
Yeah, my theory is that that's not really Chris. that's a weird werewolf zombie imposter thing.
Okay,
By,
this is fucking annoying. Now the
yeah,
goddamn.
no. There's an event on tonight, and I don't want to get spoiled because I still want to watch that show with my little brother. But it's going to be hard because I'm like subscribed to every wrestling news thing out there, so it's like
Shit.
I'm already getting results. I hate it.
Yeah,
One.
but
Oh
like,
shit!
like there are certain that like everyone still uses Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon just because of how much of a beat stick it is.
Well, 4,200 attack points isn't something to sneeze at.
5.
I thought.
Nope, 45.
4,500. Well, 4,500 attack points isn't something to sneeze at.
No, it isn't. But even then, it being level 12, it does give way for a lot of level 12, a lot of rank 12 Xyz summons.
Yeah.
Like I have actually been trying to figure out a deck to get like number 77.
Ah, damn it!
Like I just think the fact that like I just like number 77's design. Honestly.
I suppose.
And its name, number 77, the Seven Sins. If that ain't a fucking metal name, I don't know what is.
If I can drop back to Smash and Xenoblade for a minute, I remember a little while back when Smash Ultimate first came out, and the Smash and the Xenoblade 2 spirits were in the game, and people saw Mithra's design and how they changed it, and how the game added that design as a design in Xenoblade 2. From what my friend who's really big into Xenoblade is, I've only ever been really big into Xenoblade 1, I never really played Xenoblade 2. He was like, yeah, no, it's like...
Oh, come on! That was not fair.
Most people who weren't Xenoblade fans were like, oh man, this is obvious censorship. Meanwhile, the Xenoblade fans saw Mithra in the tights, and they were like, oh, okay. I think back to that with Mithra's reveal, and I laugh. Because it's like, here's a design here's a design to make it seem less horny,
sexual.
and then more, and then what does it cause? Horny. I when I heard that, I died laughing, and it was rent free in my head to this very day.
Gentlemen, behold, Horde. Gentlemen, behold, more Horde. Oh god, someone's gonna make that a thing and send it to John.
Come on.
Also, I will say, I like Mithra's Smash redesign more than her original design. I look at that original design and I'm like, I feel bad for her. She doesn't have any pants.
I'm dead. I'm not dead. Somehow.
And then like her Smash design is like, oh hey, look, they gave her pants.
Free the thighs!
Free.
Alright. I am absolutely spent right now, so I'm gonna head to bed.
That's fair.
Alright.
Oh my.
Bleach, best of luck to you. Hope you don't lose your sanity. Plasma, keep hoping for Shantae.
Yeah, I will. I will. I will.
Steve,
Disappointed. Goodbye.
Wait for it. Jump. How'd you hit me?
Long sword.
Fucking I hate that long ass sword. Can you teleport? Again! It's that stupid teleport slash. I hate that teleport slash. Ow. Shit. Oh, come on!
I give up.
Sora was obliterated in that fight.
This is why I only did this kind of thing for charity. And I can't back out now, otherwise I'm a liar.
Hey, think of it this way. When you finally succeed, you can say, hey, I've done it. And then you never have to do it again.
Oh, I'm never playing Kingdom Hearts 1 again after this challenge. Like, if everyone's like, I'll give you $1 million to do it again, but on a speed run. Like, nope.
I mean, I'd ask, can I play it on beginner? No. Then no.
You can't even do level 1 on beginner. They didn't do that until like Dream Drop Distance. Come on. Oh, come on!
I give up.
Man, like, I never got why people were like, oh, I'm gonna do a level 1 playthrough of Kingdom Hearts. This shit just seems miserable.
It's because
Like, not just the Sephiroth fight, but like everything else.
Because 2FM, at least it's more fun. Like, some of the things in 2FM in base 2 were unintentionally designed for the run. Others just suck, but definitely all the newly added stuff works well with the level 1. Except for some rare cases of RNG bullcrap.
Yeah.
From some of the data fights from what I can understand.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. The data fight's being designed for you being a high level, you know. Dude, I remember when I first saw, like, the speedrun of those data fights and just seeing Axel getting eaten alive by Blizzard. That was nuts. I was like, wait, that did how much damage?
I was shocked more with the Lark scene reflect.
The Lark Scene fight also messed me up, man.
I was like, holy shit, that HP bar just went down in like seconds.
HP bar is just like, like, the HP bar is like, oh no, I gotta go, bye. And then it's like, oh, well, what's the best way to take on, Demix? Fire. But he's a water elemental. Did I stutter?
I mean, that is just, in general, how you want to do this fight, no matter what.
Kill it with fire. Despite him being water element. And I'm like, it's like Pokemon's lied to me. Fire is actually strong against water.
Shit, I am... Yeah, I'm fucking dead there again. I really dislike...
Again, this shit just seems miserable.
Again, the only reason I was willing to do this guy was for charity. Same with Mysterious Figure for this game, but at least that one was more enjoyable, despite some of the rough times I've had. Like, I'm always tempted to send you the past stream so you can actually see the whole Mysterious Figure fight.
Yeah, that fight looks kind of fun comparative.
Or I guess if you think you can manage watching both at this stream and that at the same time, you would pull up the VODs because it's still on my Twitch for now until it expires.
What, the Mysterious Figure? No,
Yeah.
I saw it when you sent it to me.
You mean the successful one?
Yeah. That's not the successful one. The failures, I mean, yeah, they'd probably be fun, but at some point it just stops being fun and starts being like, oh.
Ow! How? I cannot predict the teleports at all. Yeah, it's
like
kind
one
of
of those things
kind
where,
of
like,
why
the minute
I
you teleport, you gotta glide out of there. It's like, that's lame though.
there could be chances to combo him after he teleports, I think, but
Yeah, but it's like, you never know if he's just gonna do like a slash, a jump back and slash, or the fucking, or like,
the fire pillar.
open the gates of hell.
And they only did that for the final mix version. In the base one, no, his teleports, you could always predict what he was going to do. Like, the final mix version of KH1 Sephiroth is not a good boss. Case in point with that kind of bullshit.
It's weird because I don't remember having this much, like, yeah, even with the randomness and stuff, I don't remember having this much issues with him.
You
And I
probably
think I fought this guy. I fought this guy at like level 60 though.
did you have Ultima?
I don't think I did.
Like, here's one thing basically, like, Eroga does reduce damage to him, but there's nothing he has that can be deflected by it. And Eroga does no damage to him.
Eriga. Well, again, Eriga could help here because it does reduce damage that you take as well, right?
Problem is, I don't want to reduce damage because that could leave situations that I can to be dying quicker as well, and it's a waste of MP. It costs 2 MP. And having to recast it constantly won't help. I'm much better off with healing.
You seem to be getting MP back pretty quickly. Like, you're back at full MP.
It really won't help, unfortunately, in the long run. Like most strategies I've seen people do at level 1, they have not cast Eroga at all.
I don't know. Don't knock every option just because it doesn't seem helpful at that point in time.
Because the thing is, I just need to get one successful full combo in, and then I could get the damage storage triggered. Like right there was what I needed. Oh my. Of course, then when he does stuff like that, it really sucks. Why in this game do they cancel out your combos when you land on the ground? Like, You stop your air combos when you're on the ground. Why did they think that was a good idea? Like, I don't remember them doing that in 2. I know that, like... There's really nothing I can do to get it right. Okay, Aeroga actually does nothing. I die in the same amount of hits no matter what. And I'm already almost dead. I just actually wanted to test to see how it worked, and it's nope. It actually doesn't do enough to reduce the damage because my defense is so feeble. Why did some people want this guy to come back in KH3? Why?
KH2 fight.
Okay, that was a good fight, but I still feel the story kind of concluded.
You didn't see Sephiroth get beaten. People felt empty. I don't know. I like to think that, like, Cloud took Sephiroth to where he could just hit Omni Slash version 5 and just end it right then and there.
Possibly.
Uh,
I'm not dead. How did he miss me there? How did he miss me there?
I think the game's taking mercy on you.
Don't say that. You know how we of John's community are. Got a combo on him. Oh shit, why? Ah! Okay, so he always seems to do the fire pillar at least.
There's some semblance of a pattern there.
There's
Not
some
much, but
semblance. There's some semblance on the second phase at least. I know when he starts doing his Heartless Angel, he's entered second phase, but the hard part is like with his running dashes. I need to try and get him comboed when he actually tries to lunge at me. The thing is, I got close sometimes to actually surviving that Octo Slash, as it's actually called.
Yeah, Octo Slash, yeah.
Actually, could you do me a favor, since you're probably a bit more free to do it than I am, Plasma? Could you look up, like,
What?
BizKit's video on it and, like, tell the order that he does, again for when Sephiroth does Octo Slash. You can just skip to the point in his video when you see the move. BizKit047's video of Sephiroth level 1.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Catch Fortnite highlights on your screen.
So just
Whoa,
to the point
hi!
where- What?
He just teleported into my swing.
Ow! So, just skip to the point where he uses Octo Splash?
Yeah, and just tell me the order that BizKit does to, like, dodging it. Because that should at least give me an idea of how to approach it, because I think I'm doing it right, but I also could be wrong. Yeah, I was dead there. I was caught right.
Okay. I think I've gotten to the point. So, jump slash roll, jump slash.
So it's 2 rolls and pretty much jump slash only for the beginning and the final hits.
Yeah, it's deflect. It's jump to avoid the first slash and deflect. Run and do a couple of rolls, and then jump and deflect with the slash for the final hit. Yeah. I think I explained that well.
I'm just gonna see if I can execute it right. Is the question. I am dead. As he decided to do that in there. Actually, I wondered.
The dog needs a glass off of the night. If you're streaming, watching a movie, or watching a show, you can finish that first. Just be sure to watch it before you go to bed.
Nope, I'm dead there. Oh, or not. Never mind.
Sora would be like, Donald's goofy. It's fine. I didn't get obliterated.
Sora. Shit. I am dead this one. Yep. I think I got a new pattern that I just kind of remembered. Like,
It probably would have been more. It probably would have been better to just have used an elixir there.
because I only have like a limited amount of them. Like, I think I only have about 4 of them.
Yeah, but if you die, you get them back because.
No, you don't.
You don't?
No, you never get them back in the Coliseum matches. Because it's not a normal game over.
Oh, right, because it doesn't go into a game. Okay, yeah, right. I see what you mean.
Pretty much why when I fought Ice Titan, every time I died, I had to exit out of the game and reload my save. Because fighting Ice Titan without guard was hell.
Honestly. Yeah, Ice Titan seems like it'd be a nightmare in this mode.
As someone who's did it, it 100% is a nightmare.
Well, yeah, well, a fight that goes from go into corner, press square button, win, goes to, oh god, what do I do? Oh god, oh fuck, oh god.
I think I remember some people act. I saw that coming. Whew, that was too close. Nope, I saw that coming. Go on, run at me.
Alright, phase 2.
I'm dead. Because he decided to do that. At least I got a easier pattern for phase one that I just actually remembered some people actually do for this one. One that you might have noticed. I basically actually remember like some people actually do try to manipulate certain bosses. Actually, pattern triggers are based on number of hits, and apparently Sephiroth has a count of 4, so I'm dead.
Oh yeah, because like I think I get what you mean, because like it's a semi revenge like counter value, because Riku from the very beginning of the game has one as well, where if you hit him 4 times, he just sort of flops over and
does a counter kick that actually does a lot.
Yeah,
it was revenge that is before they actually got it right.
Yeah. So Sephiroth has something like that as well?
Apparently. So. Like, see, like I did 4 hits and now he teleported. Attempted.
So after every 4 hits, he teleports.
Usually. Nope, that one I'm gonna have to heal on. He's gonna probably. Yep. He's gonna counter teleport. I'm dead because I got caught right in the fire.
Well, now we have a pattern to go by. It's like, yeah, we don't know what attack he's going for after the teleport, but we know he teleports after 4 hits. When he's not doing anything, at the very least.
Yeah, I think I remember that actually was a case with Mysterious Figure as well, but I was still able to handle the fight with just the full basic 3. Because his is a lot more also distance as well, still until his second phase. Like, if you were at the right enough distance, you could sometimes... you could pretty much in some theories. Unfortunately, that was not... Stop swinging over his head, Sora, with the final hit. That's not even fair. Like, you could easily combo constantly lock Mysterious Figure to keep doing the electric seer attacks and just stunning him with Gravit. See if you know how to do it well enough.
Yeah.
Nope. Again. Because this boss sucks. I'm gonna be so happy when this challenge is done. Hit the auto canter. Stop swinging over his head, Sora. I'm dead because I got caught right in there. I need to. This is why I wish I had some abilities. That would be real nice, wouldn't it? To have some good abilities.
Abilities are overrated.
Would be very nice to have an air ability that would allow me to hit him without swinging over his head. Come on, Sora. Do the combos proper, please. I'm dead again, aren't I? Stop swinging over his head! I almost want to take off high jump, but that's how I can jump over his sword so easily. Shit. Damn it. Had to use one. Stop swinging over his head! Ooh, that was close. I'm dead. What is the... Was that... What's the auto reset button? Oh. Okay, it was that. Because I want my elixir, Mega Elixir back. I want my Mega Elixir back.
Do you have regular elixirs?
Only 2?
Well, that's 5 elixirs then. Oh, 6, because you have another Mega Elixir.
True. So it's all, I really need to forcibly reset if it falls under 3. Shit.
Yeah, I'd say you could use 4 before a reset. Yeah.
Ow. That was too close. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, there's no need to be.
Oh, that was... Oh.
There's no real need to be stingy with these, because once you're done with this, you're done.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna fight the final boss again. Fuck no.
You beat him once. You don't need to beat him twice.
Exactly my point. I pretty much am done after beating the final boss once, because the worst form to fight the final boss was the one with the lasers and the shirtless Ansem. And I had no party members.
Well, yeah, it must have been fun once you got your party members back to just walk out and just nay on them with Mushu.
I was doing the flames? I thought I was out.
I thought you were out too.
It was fun by that point, but I will say that the face one, the one when you would just have Goofy, that one I didn't mind. It was a slow burn on the boss's health rather than the pure fun. Like, it was all right, but it was more like a slow burn. Like, okay, do this many hits, back, wait, let him finish attacks. There's the opening again, rinse and repeat. Here, now he's into this phase, so let's limit how many times I'm gonna attack him. And I'm dead. As in, I'm dead here. I was not talking about that fight. Like, Face was one of those slow burn, play it safe fights. Like the fights you get to take extremely slow because you had to wait for the open innings, but because they didn't have a super long range attack, they couldn't kill you easily with some bull crap. Stop swinging over his head, Sora! Why can't they give you some more air combo abilities? This is why the 2 and later games had better ability focus. Just right there, he is... stop. Canceling my hit. Stop swinging over his head, Sora! No, seriously, stop that, Sora! You're screwing things up!
You do have high jump on, right?
Yes, I do. Have to use that. I I have not taken high jump off because I don't know if I can dodge his slashes with regular jump. Stop swinging over his head, Sora.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like I can, just based on the direction he swings.
Yeah, like, not to mention, like, high jump gives you an extra defensive option. Plus, you might need it for deflecting Octa Slash.
Sora, please. Okay, here we go. Back into second phase. Ah!
That was close. You might want to restock on your items before.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Easy fix. I can actually exit the match. Would sure be nice to have Leaf Bracer. I'm pretty sure. Figured he was gonna do that. God damn it, this. If only I could actually get a hold of him, but I don't want to deal with some of the enemies I have to go through to get it. Stop swinging over his head. Okay, so the 4 hits is working because it is forcing the auto teleport. And forcing that does seem to actually...
It also seems like when he does a pillar and then immediate teleport, he tends to follow it up with another pillar attack.
Not always.
Not always, but there is some correlation.
I think there was too much gap in between there or something. teleport. Heal.
Not like that. The minute I bring it up, he doesn't do it.
Ouch. Oh my god! I'm gonna test something, like... I know that it's shorter range, but I want to test now that I know 4 hitting if this would actually be better.
It does more damage. Plus, with the shorter range, it might... I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, that did at least make it easier to hit instead of swing over his head for some reason, but... Didn't help that he chose the fire pillar. I somehow fluked the second hit before. Combo Master would have been so nice here as well. Nope, I still swung over his head. Yep, I'm dead. And this is why gaining abilities outside of levels made the game better. I think the only way I would do this run again is if someone made a mod to actually give you some useful abilities from bosses.
What, like Kingdom Hearts 1, like Kingdom Hearts 2 mod?
Yeah, like say...
The game is coming to PC.
That is true. So it could be possible. And a mod like that would honestly make this one more bearable.
And there are like some fights where you don't really need to do that because some fights reward you by giving you magic. Like, hey, you don't need a ability for beating Phantom. It just gives you stop gun.
Or stop run if you didn't get the other 2 stops.
You know, I can see that. Like the first, beating the first fight with Dark Side gets you guard. Beating the second one could get you scan.
I mean, it's not like I'm complaining about this game, but really, this game is not balanced at all. Oh well, like I do like the groundwork it's set that for what the later games established, but better. But it's not.
This game isn't balanced around level 1. It seems like it was only added in because, oh hey, level 1 runs are done in the other one. Let's add a level
because
1.
Kingdom Hearts 1 for the collections was built from the ground up again because they lost the original files. And that's the only reason that it has a level... I'm dead. That's the only reason it has a level 1 run. It never existed in either version of the game.
I don't understand why they wouldn't then balance the game out so it would be more appropriate for a level 1 run.
They didn't think of it, apparently. They thought it'd be fine. And to some it is. But to me, it isn't.
Like, it'd be fun if damage scaled with you in your levels. And you wouldn't have to deal with...
Oh, apparently you don't know. There's some people who think that is bad.
Oh, no, yeah, I think you've told me about this. Because, yeah, people complained about it when 3 level 1 came out, and they were like, yeah, no, you just do minuscule amounts of damage. It's like,
No.
But it's a...
No, they say, like, they hate it in 2FM's level 1, as well as the KH3 Remind DLC, where it's like, oh, you're level 1 and worried about doing minuscule amount of damage? Don't worry, we set it that even if you're a low level, you always deal with this much damage at the level it expects you to be at. That is your minimum damage, the minimum based on the level it expects you to be at.
Good! It's like, if I'm doing a little 1 run, I don't want to be there all day. I don't want to do, like, 2 damage to a boss fight every, like...
Apparently some people like that and think that's the whole point of the challenge.
Hey, if you have the free time to spend... If you have the amount of time to spend on what would be essentially fighting Yzmat from 12, go right ahead. I don't.
I have other games I like to play, and stop whiffing your combo, Sora. This is why I wish I had Combo Master.
Sure, if this was like a Final Fantasy or a Persona, fair, okay? I understand. This is an action game, though. I'd rather have fun than to be stuck on the same boss fight for God knows how long.
Because, yes, it's an RPG, and yes, stats do matter in an RPG, but remember, stop whiffing your attack, Sora! Anyway, this is an action RPG. Action RPGs tend to be a lot faster than standard RPGs. It's just in their nature to be faster, so you want to be dealing more damage to end the... I'm dead. To end the fights faster. That whole argument of people, like, thinking the whole damage ceiling and damage floor is bad is really a bad argument. Because I, for one, don't want to be stuck on a boss dealing 1 to 5 damage per hit. Stop whiffing your combos, Sora. You're really not helping me here. I should have healed there. I should have healed there. I should have healed there. Again! Whipping your combos, Sora! Stop whipping them! This is why he's getting thrown off. I'm starting to think Metal Chocobo would still be better because it's been at least guaranteed hitting more. Sora just whiffs his...
I mean, you were whiffing a lot with Metal Chocobo as well.
I also realized forgot I wasn't locking on to him as well. Maybe that was also part of what was not happening, but I think we've had cases where lock on doesn't even matter. Like right there! Got him. Shit, I'm dead. Ah. Had to be the stupid fire pillar.
I'd reload now because you're low on elixirs.
Thank God for the... Thank God for this auto reset. I'm gonna test something, actually. Let's see if I can at least do it with normal jump instead of high jump. Nope, I still swing over his head even with normal jump.
I think the third hit of Sora's air combo just gives him a bit of extra height.
That is literally dumb.
It is, but it's just something you gotta account for. I don't think you're whipping as much, though. Now is the thing.
Because I don't have high jump on anymore. I decided to take it off to just test.
I know, it's helping, it seems, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh shit, nope. Heal. that doesn't help is like it's harder to avoid his. Ow. Oh shit! Screw you, piece of shit! Ah! I thought I had that. That Octo Slash is a pain in the butt. Delay on the combo. Not. Shit. Damn it, I jumped into that one like an idiot. Why? God. Stop whipping over his head, please. Oh my god, I was not paying attention to my HP there. That was my own fault. Gonna try something again now that I know that I don't need high jump really. I'm still gonna try one last try with Oblivion. Like, high jump has the better dodge in general for even his leap slash. I think. Actually, no. I did dodge it once for the leap slash. I got caught in that fire pillar there. It does seem to be working better there. I feel Ultima would be better here, but the problem is I have to go face Neo Shadows and Stealth Soldiers at level 1, and I hate fighting those enemies.
Neo soldiers, you could probably just use magic to cheese those fights, is the thing.
I don't think magic works on the Neo Shadows.
Why wouldn't it?
Because
It
it's
is
more
like-
pattern-based. It's like more of a mini-game for them. Remember? They're more of a mini-game fight.
Right. Stealth soldiers, I understand, but like...
Stealth soldiers, they're just invisible until you cast stop or you do a certain amount of damage. So the problem is dealing that damage I need to them effectively. And
at this point, it's really the only thing I could say. Like, one, it'd give you a little bit of extra MP, so more chances to cast Kiraga. And I think it does more damage than Oblivion.
What's the stat total for Ultimate Weapon? I can't remember.
I'll look it up. I remember it doing more damage than Oblivion.
I'm dead here. I'm not dead. Never mind.
Plus 14 strength, plus 2 MP. Yeah, yeah. Oblivion's 12 strength.
So it would give me more strength.
Yeah.
Problem is I don't know if I can kill the things because the other thing I gotta kill is that jet balloon that always runs away and sends those barrage of those skewer diver guys, the air versions of the skewer diver guys at you as a counterattack. Like he just runs, and the only way I can really hit him is with using Mushu. But even then, that has not killed him fast enough yet. And the problem is, if he's over water and drops the item I need, that item's gone.
Yeah.
Like,
there's really nothing else I could say, though, is the problem.
This is definitely the worst boss for this one, if not the one of the worst I cannot praise this boss highly, really. I think this is the worst optional boss in the game. Like,
I don't know, like... At least this boss makes you do shit on, like, Phantom, which is kind of a snooze fest. It's like, cast stop, then do the thing that the ball makes you do.
I really don't mind that, honestly, but that's because, like, yeah, I'm usually very fast enough to handle Phantom without him ever killing any of my party members. Like, I can cast stop before he makes the flames appear, so the countdown has not even started, technically.
It's not so much the aspect of, oh, it's difficult, it's more so the aspect of, it's boring. The major issue with Sephiroth, though, is more the fact that it kind of takes away your... It's like Ice Titan, where it takes away the thing that makes you strong, which is your magic. You can't use it, because, you know...
Oh no, you can use magic on Ice The Titan.
Oh, well, yeah. But the problem is, like, in order to do that, you would need to do a 3-hit combo, and you're going to have to go through a round of deflection before you can do that.
Or you could just spam gravity on his head until he actually falls. I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah, but you want to save your MP so that you can start casting Faraga, because Ice Titan, weak to fire.
That is something I also hate! Kira getting cancelled when you land on the ground! No KH game does that!
That's dumb.
So I got complacent because I thought I healed. It's like, oh wait, I land on the ground and it cancelled my cure.
Yeah, that's dumb no matter how you put it.
Shit. Again. I'm dead. I'm dead because of that stupid bullshit. I know pretty much I lost 20% here, but I want to just see if it's going to make a difference. If adding the Ifrit belt to give more offense is going to make a difference here. Okay, as long as I can still take 3 hits, that's fine. Really, all I care about is dealing larger damage to him right now, because my only option is physical, brute physical attacks. Like if I would say this, if he could be hurt by Aurora or Aeroga, I would have been more okay having more MP just to use it.
Mm.
Nope, nope, nope.
I think you have the right idea, though. Like, this new setup you have, I think, is the right idea.
I'm gonna be very upset if I'm gonna have to go through hell just to finish this on Friday but just to get by getting Ultima. How am you supposed to predict those stupid teleports? Like, at least in 2 of them, you can usually tell what he does, what he's gonna do, depending on how far or close to you he teleports. And the other thing is, at least they give you Combo Master, so that way you don't whiff your hits. I hate. Why did you stop your combo there, Sora? Or just by landing on the ground? Again! Right there! I thought I healed, but no, I did not! This game is horrible. This game is just... There should be no reason it does this to you. I had to use an item, and I still got freaking... Wonderful. More weight. Stop whipping your hits, Sora. Is that still you, or did someone else join?
No, I don't think anyone else joined.
Come on, you stupid mama's boy. Nope, I'm dead again.
Right, it's a bit late for me, so I think I'm gonna head out. Alright, well, good luck. Later.
I'm gonna give this another hour try at least. Just
Yeah, good luck.
thanks. really starting to feel the way to go about it is gonna end up being getting Ultima. Are being whiffed. This is why I wish I had Combo Master. And I'm dead again. Because a stupid piece of garbage, a fire pillar. Is this my karma? And stop swinging over him, please! Oh, shit. God. I'm dead again. No, I'm not. Of course I am!
I give up.
Soros, stop. God dang it. Dang it. Dang it! This is the last thing I need to do before I'm done. Come on! Shit! Of course. Of course. That's... Why couldn't they let you get abilities? These are to... I just... Sorry if I'm sounding frustrated. Just... This is not a good boss. This is not a good run. This is not a well-designed game. I almost died there. What? He didn't teleport that time, but... This is so stupid!
Give up.
This boss is terrible! He has no solid pattern!
I give up.
I hate this. I hate this boss so much. Again, like, why are some of my slashes not even stunning him? Really? That is dumb. Oh, come! Like, really? How are you supposed to predict that? You can't! Oh. Why are you whiffing your attacks? Sora, for fuck's sake! That was way too close. Oh my god. Shit! Did that waste an item? Did that waste an item?
I give up.
I know I'm probably getting angry over little things, but this run, it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not a good run. It's not a good run. It's just... Why? I feel like I can't back out because I'm being marked as a liar. And I'm not a liar. Or promise book or whatever. I'm not even able to focus anymore.
I give up.
It's not even, it might not even be worth doing a poll if the LV1 went in there fast, so it's not even worth doing a poll, unfortunately. stupid fire pillar so I can. Stop. My God! I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this boss. I hate this run. I hate everything about Kingdom Hearts 1 right now. I'm not sure if you're still there, Final, but like anything you could probably say to help, if anything. I'm really going mentally insane here, I feel, from this. I actually feel I'm losing my sanity. Just, this boss is awful. I feel like I can't love Kingdom Hearts 1 anymore because of this run. Wait. I don't know who this person is. This person with all the weird names. And also, bitch. Just for once, would like to get back to phase 2 of this fight. I have to repeat this phase here. Nope, he was gonna do it. Good, force the auto counter. How that still hit me? How did that whiff? How many times has it been so? I've been dying since I started the stream, so I haven't been counting at all. It's way over 50 at this point, likely. Start a death counter. I really cannot put a death counter on screen. Let's just take right now. I don't even. I still have enough items to. I have to like do very arbitrary hits to force his auto counter. And then there's stuff like I can't even predict what he does after his teleport. There's no predicting for this fight at all. I'm dead. And I'm dead again because he decided to do that. What bullshit. What's he gonna do now? Ground slash. 3. 1, 2, 3. Why did my combo get stopped? Are you? Oh my! This has been the whole thing. Random AI choices that I cannot predict. And stupid attack whiffings or heal cancellations because, oh, I landed on the ground while I'm trying to heal. I should stop healing. Yeah, this is why they make some of the choices. It's kind of a funny poster running around here. Oh. Like I said, I wouldn't mind be playing Wind Waker if I actually had the game, but... What was that bullshit? How was I supposed to predict that slash? The answer is they screwed up his AI in the final mix version because they thought, oh, he's too easy to predict. Let's make him unpredictable. This is the level of bad unpredictability. How'd that hit me? And of course! I really hate the fact that I did this. Like, honestly, the reason I'm, again, the people that just joined, like, the only reason I'm doing this is because it was a charity goal or incentive. I was only willing to do this if I hit the charity goal of $300 from my charity stream that I did this year in January. King was there for that charity stream. He was one of the racers for this game. And the thing is, I was not the one that donated to get to this goal. All of you guys that donated reached the goal for me to do this. I just donated the extra to go a little bit over and make King do level 1 critical mode for when he gets to 2 FM. So if this is karma for me doing that, then fine. But I want to be done with this fight. I just want to beat Sephi. Come on, leave me alone. I'm dead. Again. Cause fuck this guy. Fuck this game for it. Level 1 in KH1 is not good. That's my takeaway right now. It's been the most unenjoyable challenge run I've ever done. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. 1, 2. I'm trying to count here. 3. Let's reset that. 1, 2. Back off, buddy. That's 2 so far. 3. I'm dead. No, level 1 in... Well, yeah, most games. Like, level 1 in 2FM, that one is good, at least. It's actually a good run. Mainly because they made it more possible by giving you abilities through some of the bosses. Again, like, I can't see where I'm going through the fire here, and I don't know when he's gonna do it. There's no such thing as revenge values in this game. So pretty much everything is like AI determined. Are you shitting me? Thing is, like, even if you guys don't consider me a liar or a promise breaker for just giving up on this run and not doing it, despite me doing it as a charity goal, I would feel that way myself, regardless. Kind of feel like I trapped myself in a sort of debt. And my eyes actually, shit, my eyes actually watering and stinging. I feel like I've put myself in some kind of death trap here. Again! How am I supposed to predict that at all? I'm not saying like make him easier. I'm saying like give me tells. Make me feel that if I died, it was my own fault. Not that I died to some RNG bullshit. I mean, Sora really can't get into Smash because Disney. People keep forgetting that. People keep thinking, no, Sora's a Square character. No, he's a Disney character. Sora, all the original characters, Sora, Riku, Kairi, the Heartless, Organization 13, all of them, even Xehanort, are owned by Disney. Well, Nomura's okay with it, and Square's okay with it. Disney gets the final say. And if Disney says no, no Sora in Smash. That's, like, pretty much the reality of it. I've kind of accepted that Sora likely won't get into Smash because it's Disney's say. did I whiff that? Oh my god. Really? Shit. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. But that pretty much hits a point that I pretty much have to would have to reset my save, because if I went in any further, I'll be really low on Mega Lexers and Mega Lexers, so... That was a good stream dedicated to going nowhere with this boss. I really don't know what to do. So, Wednesday there's no stream. Friday it's probably gonna be this again, as much as I want it to be something else. I want to finish this just so I can say I got it done. I want to at least fulfill the Chairty goal, but... I'm just not enjoying this run, and I can't get back myself out of it. I can't motivate myself to back myself out of it without feeling like I've become that, without feeling bad. I don't know, guys. I'm really sorry that if I'm sounding a little negative like this, it's just... this was not fun. Mysterious Figure, that was fun for Mysterious Figure for this game. Animatic Man, Zemnis, whatever. That was fun. This was not. This is not. I don't know. I'll figure things out, but hey, thank you all for joining for this did. Just good night.